Okay, let's welcome back. Now it's time to discuss about the request memoization. So we will give some practical examples, but before that, get acquainted or have some ideas what it is actually. So request memoization. React extend the face API to automatically memoize the requests that have the same URL and options. This means you can call a face request to the same data in multiple places React component tree while only executing one. So it means that say you are calling a two times, you are calling multiple times, but same data multiple place in React component tree while executing on. So it will execute one. Okay. By grouping two, it will make one, and on will be memoized. And for B will be four times, but it will be one. C three times, but on execution. Okay. Components tree while execute it once. So for example, if you need to use the same data across the route in layout, page, and multiple components, you do not have to fetch data at the top of the tree and forward props between components. Instead, you can fetch data in components that need it without worrying about the performance implications of making multiple requests across the networks at the same time. So first one will be cached. Okay, one will be cached and it will serve the different calls, and you don't pass the props to get it. Okay, so here is a simple example over here. So get item, it is using two times, but this will be cached. Only one API call will take place. Okay, so let's go. So I have created a API and random number. Okay, this is the random number, API random number. What it will, I'm showing you. Random number. I need to restart the server. Oh, sorry, we need API. So it's random number, it's generating random number. Okay, so we are creating the API. We are creating the API in the layout page, and page has two components, component 1, component 2. So this is the code. It will just merely serve the random number, and this is the component, component on, and this is component 2. So let's see the output and what is happening. So I'm going, what's the page name? React cache or request memoization. Okay, request memoization. Request memoization. So it's giving you random number, and see random number is from, it's coming from layout, one is coming from page, one is coming from first component, one is coming from second component, and it's different numbers, no memoization. Okay, and we have several API calls over here. You see random number, use API calls. So I'm taking the screenshot. So it memoize, it doesn't memoize in the development level, the production level. Npm run build. We'll see it will be cached and memoized. It will take a little bit of time. npm run start. Okay, let's see, refresh the page. You see it's not changing and all are same. All are same. Why? Is because it's making API call the same place from different, same API from different place. I'm showing you request memo from layout. This is the API from page. This is the same API from component. Same API from component to same API. From 4 places we are calling one API, same API. That's why it will not go for unnecessary calls. Rather, it memoizes and gives you the same number. So I show you the dev mode and production mode differently, so you can understand what is happening. So this time you see no API calls or only API call. Okay, the previously it was 4, it was use. Okay, so that's why it is beneficial, and it's saying that you can fetch data in the components that need it without worrying about the performance implication, making multiple requests across the network the same data. For example, if you need to use the same data across routes, so you need same data. So when it is beneficial, if you need same data across routes like layout, page, and multiple components, you do not have to fetch data at the top of the tree and provide props. So we are not passing any props, okay? Even though we are getting the same result. Instead, you can fetch the data in the components that need it without worrying about the performance implications of making multiple requests across the network for the same data. So we are calling the API from component on, component 2, from layout and page, but the data is same. It is cached. It is the request is memoized. So request extend the face API to automatically memorize the requests that have the same URL and options. So the URL is same. This means you can call the face function for the same data in multiple places in the React component tree while only executing it once. So it reduces the API call, okay, and thus page will load faster. And without props, you can pass the output in between folders, layout, and components, okay. And you have to come here to see what is happening in the network tab. And when we build it, you see cache control. It has been cached, and you see Nextjs cache sheet. So you should see it before building. If you come to the network tab, and you will see these things are missing, but you have this after building, so it means that it has been caching. Okay, so I hope you got the point. If you have tough to understand, let me know. I'll discuss in a different way. Okay, thank you very much. If you like the video, please like, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned, stay connected. See you soon. A little bit announcement. You can get a tremendous and superb course. This is my course. MERN stack, Typescript, e-commerce, Docker, RTK query, and along with deploy. It's a nice and huge course. So its price is $44, but I can give you, for my students, I can give it only $9. Okay, so it will last for 5 days, but it will get, you will get $9. If the course is needed, you can contact with me, just $9.99. Okay, so it's a super course, tremendous course. So you will able to learn a lot of things. You will get TypeScript, e-commerce, Docker, RTK query, and deployment. So it is built on React 9.18, Node.js 20, and role-based automatic redirect. So I will give the discount link and coupon code and course link in the description box. You can come and check, and don't hesitate to grab the course. Thank you very much.